What to expect before your first Botox treatment. Botox is a brand name of botulinum toxin, and there are other brand names including Dysport, Daxxify, Xeomin, and Jeuveau, and they're all neurotoxins that bind to the intracellular area between the nerve and the muscular junction in the muscles of the face where it's injected. Those muscles are going to weaken slightly because their neurotransmitter transmission is inhibited. It's blocked slightly by the Botox. It keeps that block for up to 3 months. And immediately afterwards, you really won't see any difference because it takes a couple of days to kick in. The day you're injected, there's minimal pain. It's very comfortable. I would say it's painless because we're using a 31 gauge tiny needle on a tiny syringe to kind of pinpoint those areas specifically and not puncture or wound the skin any more than necessary. You can get some swelling at the sites of the injections because the actual fluid volume going in has to be resorbed by the body. That takes about 20 or 30 minutes. You can get some slight redness at these areas. You can get pinpoint bruising, especially around the eyes where the skin is thinner and more delicate. That day, we don't recommend any heat exposure, no exercising, no hot tubs, no hot yoga, no heat to the area. You can put ice to the area immediately afterwards to help with prevention of bruising, but that's not necessary. And then the next day, you can go on to your regular activities. Also, that day of, we don't want you rubbing it, having a massage, getting a facial, wearing a tight hat, anything that's going to push on the neurotoxin area and either displace it to where we are having less of an effect at the precise area, or even washing away in the cytoplasm and being less effective altogether. The Botox takes 2 to 3 days to kick in, and then it takes up to 14 days to have full peak effect. For this reason, we do not recommend any tweaking or additional units or evening out until that full 14 days has passed, because a lot of times there may be some slight variability in where the neurotoxin is absorbing and how quickly that happens comparing one point to another. So 2 weeks, it should be fully kicked in. Botox lasts anywhere from 8 weeks to 16 weeks, depending on your physiology and how your body absorbs it. That is an independent variable and unlikely to be changed once you kind of get into a rhythm. I recommend retreatment approximately every 90 days. That kind of keeps things relaxed and avoids too much muscular pull on those areas where we're trying to soften up fine lines and wrinkles. Botox is best paired with a good skincare regimen for the best results.